You said the urban agenda was back on the agenda here tonight.
Yes,
what does this victory mean?
Well, when I ran in the by-election and took the seat in last year, I ran on the platform of making sure that cities are back in the conversation up in Ottawa. We've had a Prime Minister that's ignored the provinces, but we've also had a Prime Minister that's ignored the cities. And so I've worked hard as a city councillor. I worked hard as a member of Parliament to make sure that mayors across this country had a piece and a voice in putting our platform together around infrastructure, housing and transit in particular.
What difference is a Liberal government going to mean to people as a result of what's happened tonight?
Well, we know that if cities don't succeed, Canadians don't succeed. It's important that small towns and rural communities are included in the conversation, of course, but I come out of downtown Toronto, and it's critically important that we understand that with 82% of us living in urban centres have to thrive for us to do well. And when urban centres thrive, they have the capacity to pull and revitalize the smaller communities and the remote communities in the north, as well as on the coasts, as well as in rural Canada. We can build a stronger Canada together by recognizing it involves housing people, moving people, and making sure they have the social services they need to be great, good, strong citizens.
Final point here, you defeated Olivia Chow, Jack Layton's widow. What significance was there for you in that regard tonight? The fact that, you beat her as a result of the by-election, you won last year. What significance does that have for you tonight?
Look, Olivia's made a significant contribution to the life of this city. 30 years is a long time in public life. But I can tell you this, that this campaign was about replacing Stephen Harper. And our focus was on changing the conversation between Ottawa and its urban centres, Ottawa and its municipalities. And this was never about me versus Olivia. This is about me and a number of us across this country. Andy Fillmore in Halifax. There's a lot of us in this caucus now that have worked in municipal government. They're going to make sure small, medium, large, rural or big cities, we're going to move the urban agenda together, make sure we house Canadians properly, and make sure at the end of the day that we build a stronger Canada by starting with stronger cities. And that's what this election victory is all about.
Adam Vaughan, thanks very much.
Thank you.
So there you hear Adam Vaughan. He was actually very congratulatory toward Olivia Chow, talked about her 30 years of public service, how much meaning, in fact, that had. This is a riding that was touted as one of the closest, one of the tightest races. It turned out to be not so tight, but Adam Vaughan was campaigning on the doorsteps until 9:30 tonight, trying to get all the vote out. So it was taken very seriously here. One of those ridings where the Conservatives did not in any way play, and where it was considered to be a fight between the two, and Adam Vaughan going back to Ottawa as a result of what's happened here tonight.